We accomplished a lot in 2021 and decluttered a lot of things. And even though there's still a lot to do, we have to be grateful for all the accomplishments we did this year. As we wrap up the Christmas season and 2021, this is the perfect time to take a look back and see all the highlights of what we can accomplish in one year. In January 2021, we were hyper-focused on finally turning this hoarded playroom into Tyler's personal bedroom. They have always slept together in the same room, my oldest and youngest, and it was time for them to separate and have Tyler have his own room. And this was the first room that was truly, completely hoarded, that we were able to fully transform into a minimalistic child's bedroom for Tyler. This was probably the first moment that I realized that I can fully come out of a stage 4 hoard into a more minimalistic room. And of course, Tyler loved it. And we didn't stop there because his closet was very, very hoarded. So we decided to organize it to completely finish off the room. And I had many amazing subscribers help me organize along the process because organizing is a little newer for me, right? Because I've always had hordes and hordes of messes. And we were able to declutter a huge pile alongside of it. That way, we could organize and he could finally have a nice and neat and tidy closet. In February 2021, we decided to move into our master bedroom because it's Valentine's month and there was nothing sexy or romantic about this room. So we finally decided that it was time to give us a tranquil, peaceful, grown-up looking master bedroom. And of course, to get that beautiful bedroom, the first thing we had to do was declutter it. So each and every week in February, we decluttered, tossed out, or donated very large piles of stuff each and every week. And in March of 2021, after we did all that decluttering, it was finally time to remodel. So we whitewashed the brick that was on the wall, and we also changed the wall colors as well. This was such a therapeutic experience because, again, it was showing that you can heal in hoarding disorder. You can take a hoard of a hot mess and transform it into a beautiful, sexy bedroom. And I can honestly say that this was the first time I ever had a completely cleaned out bedroom. I haven't had my bedroom cleaned out since probably, either moving or when my mom would clean it for me when I was a little girl. I had shown signs of hoarding disorder since very young. And in April 2021, I decided to move back into the kitchen because I always wanted a neat and organized pantry. I never had one. And after cleaning it out, I found out that all this food was expired. I felt really guilty about that, and I didn't want to continue on that routine. So, with the help of all of my wonderful subscribers, you gave me such amazing organizational tips, I was able to finally have that organized pantry with labeled clear bins. Now, moving into May of 2021, I decided it was time to get into this third bathroom. It basically was a catch-all storage closet instead of a bathroom. So I thought it was definitely time that we should clean it out and spruce it up so that it is actually functioning for us. And what I found out is that there were some very emotional items in there, and I had shared my miscarriages and I had let go of some baby stuff that I had gotten for this third baby. And I just want to let you know that you will be okay. It's okay to feel those emotions and not bury it in the stuff. It's okay to feel it. It's okay to cry, and you can let it go. We let go of all of that stuff, and I'm here to tell you that you'll survive it. It doesn't feel like it, but when you process those emotions, you'll feel better. And also in May 2021 was when we decided to get back into the basement. And I knew that this was going to be my biggest challenge ever, but I was up for it. I was up to start digging out and start making space. And I am very hopeful and confident that in 2022, we will be revealing a fully cleaned out basement. And we continued that momentum into June of 2021, and we actually started opening up the first spaces in the basement because we consistently every week threw things out. And my decluttering muscles were getting stronger because my tossy piles were getting bigger. It was actually becoming a little easier for me to let these things go. And we also continued and completed the third bathroom. Again, things that I used to hold on to with a stronghold, I could let go of. I wasn't emotionally attached to it anymore. I could logically let it go. And also another special thanks to my amazing subscribers because you gave me such cute, inexpensive ideas on how to spruce up this third bathroom without spending a lot. And since we had another massive tossy pile come out of that bathroom, I was able to fully declutter it, spruce it up, and it looks 1,000 times better. And in July 2021, the main focus was in the basement because we were getting water in it. When there's a lot of rain, water will creep in. So it really fueled my energy to make sure that I keep decluttering and cleaning this out. That way, when somebody comes to fix it, they can actually come into a space that's not hoarded and not hurt themselves. So that was the plan. We continually decluttered each and every week, and we let go of so much stuff. And also in August, we continued chopping away in that basement. We were consistent each and every week, making sure that we were decluttering. But something really awesome that happened in August is that we finally got new windows. The house was clean enough and we had saved enough money to finally get new windows because they were the original ones from the 60s and you could feel the cold air and most of them you couldn't open. But now we were able to. We had brand new windows that we could actually open and let fresh air in. And just that simple victory was so amazing to just have something as simple as fresh air coming in. And oh yeah, I also became a published author. That was also another big accomplishment in August. And in September 2021, we decided to do a huge KonMari method on all of the children's clothing. And I was able to donate 5 tubs worth of children's clothing. That was such a milestone in my hoarding because when you have hoarding disorder, a lot of the issues is that we have a hard time getting rid of so much in one session. It overwhelms us. We feel stressed, we feel anxious, we feel depressed because it's just too much going out in one time. And we have a hard time handling it, but no, I didn't. I didn't feel those emotions. I was able to let it all go in one shot. Going into October, the focus was heavily on this back corner because my youngest son, Tyler, wanted it to be a playroom in time for Christmas 2021. So of course, I wanted to make Tyler's wish come true. So every week in October and carrying into November, we decluttered a lot of stuff. Hundreds of things came out of that hoarded basement. And yes, Even during Halloween, I had to wear a wig while decluttering too. Now we have to be festive and seasonal, right? And the work continued into November 2021. As we finally emptied out the space, we were able to start to organize this playroom area for him and just really organize and clean things down so that it was a safe space for him to play in. And I had to admit, it was such a wonderful feeling to be able to do this for my son. We were able to do it. Even me, someone who is recovering in her hoarding disorder, who thought she could never declutter and let go and have open spaces. No, you can. It just takes a little longer than everyone else, and that's okay. We go at our own pace. But the victory is amazing. It is absolutely amazing and satisfying when you take your baby step decluttering and go at that pace that feels right in your heart. Which now brings us into December 2021, and I wasn't home a lot. We were busy with the Hardball Village and bagging toys for thousands of people in our community. So what does 2022 look like? Well, we'll continue decluttering the house in each and every room, but the main focus is maintaining, because I did not maintain very well, especially in December, the house. And I had a realization that my ADHD is the reason why I struggle with the maintaining part. And that is going to be a strong focus in 2022. How to maintain your rooms successfully with ADHD.